What's up, people? We got another NBA 2K16 versus NBA Live 16. It's been a busy day. I think this is going to be 3 videos a day, as long as nothing jumped up and bit me. Houston Rockets time. We're going to start it off with a Chicago native, and that would be Patrick Beverley. See how I did that? See how I did with the little rhyme there? Yeah, I did it. This is good. I think that he's supposed to be a little darker, a little light, which is a common issue, I think, with some of the 2K renders. Still good, but he's a little too light. But everything else, I would say, is pretty much on point. Wouldn't you agree? Now, I cannot necessarily say that for Live, because though the complexion is more accurate, Live's common issue is muscle neck. Giving everybody a neck like American Pharaoh or something. That's just the problem here. And then on top of that, now I know Patrick Beverley got like big lips, but they might have taken this to a whole nother level of the game. His lips look like 2 brown mattresses, and that's probably a little too much. They probably didn't need that. Let's go to the beard. James Harden, Mr. Inefficient Scorer. Now, James Harden's averaging 29 points a game this year. He is, I think, 6 rebounds, 6.7 assists, right? But he has the ball in his hands entirely too much. That's the reason why the Rockets are struggling the way they are, because my man is chucking them up and will not sacrifice nothing to get anybody involved. I'm going to talk a little bit about some later on, but the render is spot on, impeccable, awesome. But he's a cover guy, one of the cover guys, so what would you expect? The Harden for Live is good, but not quite as sharp. What could you expect? Because 9 times out of 10, if he's a cover athlete for the other game, they probably didn't have the same level of access for him, right? Because he looked a little like Barry White. Yeah. You're my first, my last. I'm going to shoot everything. I ain't going to never pass. Not even in my dreams. So yeah, you got the James Harden, Barry White thing happening there. Let's move on to Trevor Ariza. Now these are, but both on both games. So I'm gonna tell you right now, on both games, absolutely stellar recreations. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. On either one, Live or 2K, I really don't have any. Maybe the only criticism I could say is that I think maybe Live represents his facial hair a little bit better. But they both are just awesome. It's like Trevor Ariza said, as long as y'all need, I'll be in the studio forever. Just do all the touch-ups. So I can't even give nobody an edge there. But what? I'm gonna tell you. Have you ever seen why do Clint Capela look like the African Pinocchio? He look like Pinocchio from the Dinka tribe. I don't know. That's exactly how. Not in real life. To me, not in real life, he looks like that. But on 2K, they got him looking like the Sudanese Pinocchio, and I don't know why they would do that. And it loosely looks like him, but says there's some very unfortunate faux pas that then takes it to Disneyland. African Disneyland type of thing, and I don't know. I just had to stop and look at it for a second because it was bewildering to me why y'all would have did that to this man. He ain't did nothing to y'all. He just came on out here and played some ball, and y'all done turned him into some type of alternative Disney character, and it ain't right. It ain't right. So let's take a look at him on Live. That ain't good. That's Sugar Ray Leonard or somebody. Is that who that is? Sugar Ray Leonard would lockjaw. I don't know, but something happened to his lips for a second. Now he looked like he was in a 70s movie where he was a real tough dude from Harlem named Isaac or something. But either way, it ain't Clint Capela, and this ain't good. So we gotta go on and give it this one. 2K is pretty clear. Now let's look at this. This is Dwizzy D12 Dwight Howard. Very good render here for 2K. Now here's the only thing: they still don't have his hairstyle. That is something. They don't have the mohawk, right? The thing I'm gonna tell y'all, a lot of people are talking about Dwight here and there because he talking about opting out. You know, boy, the report is that he's gonna opt out. Free agency report was that he's unhappy, that type of thing. Here he is in live. Facial is not as accurate, but they do have the mohawk. So, which way do you go? I'm still gonna lean towards 2K because even though they don't have the mohawk, the hairstyle is close enough to the point. Wait a minute. Now, Dwight Howard is looking at one of his teammates. And this is just a little bit of a preview. But Dwight Howard is looking at one of his teammates like, who in the world are you? I can't even understand where you come from. You was not on the roster. Who are you? So, you know, it happens. You see who it is. So we got to talk about that a little bit later. But Dwight don't know who that is. And so I can't suspect that I would know either. But Dwight Howard's getting 8 shots a game, y'all. He getting 8 shots a game. Now, I'm not trying to say you should be dumbing it down to him. He should be taking 20 on him. Or even that him and James Harden should be taking the same amount of shots. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm saying you can't have Dwight Howard on your team and he's taking 8 shots. Especially since when you look at the box score, he's usually like 6 out of 8, 5 out of 8, 7 out of 8, something like that. I mean, so you're getting something when he gets it, you know, but it's just crazy. And that's James Harden is just, man, I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand what's going on with him. But anyway, we're moving on to the Noctis Unis. This one is kind of, I think, a little, it's good, but I think like the top portion of his head is a little thinner than what 2K got him here, and I think that throws it off a little bit. Everything else looks pretty sharp, but the top part of his head just don't. I mean, I know there's a different hairstyle, so that can create the illusion that it ain't right. But I think live gets it better. But here's the thing: live got the Noctis Unis version who has spent a week in Brazil under the sun getting an even tan, because he's a little dark here. I think he looks black. He darker than Blake Griffin on here, and this ain't right. This ain't right. But facially, I think it looks better than 2K. So I'm not gonna give anybody an edge there, because they overcooked the Noctis Unis a little bit on live, and the head didn't form right on 2K. But here's Corey Brewer, stellar, absolutely stellar render. Corey Brewer looked like he used to be in Dog Pound with Corrupt and Daz, and he just never really got a chance to rap. You know, every time it was time for his verse, they wouldn't let him do it. They just, for whatever reason, Suge was tripping. I don't know what was going on, but Corey Brewer looked like he used to be signed to Death Row, and his album never came out, which would be like a lot of people that used to be signed to Death Row. But whatever, going on, moving on. This is Corey Brewer. I guess after his album didn't come out and he got fat. I don't know what it is, but his neck is on. Here they go. Here live go with the steroid neck, guys, and I don't know why they do that. And then the facial hair is not right at all. Then he got a lot more hair than what really should be had. But the neck is really bewildering. I used bewilder twice in one video. Ty Lawson, he's not been what they thought or what they hoped. But maybe he haven't been what we hoped or they hoped, because James Harden's a black hole. I don't know. But here he is in live. This is pretty good, even though Now his neck is actually kind of muscular, but so then that means that they really overdid his neck. His neck's so fat it don't even look like his head is sitting on it. His head is sitting all off on the side of it, like his head didn't match up. Then see, now don't take that as bad, because both of the games got some crazy clipping situations going on. Sometimes some stuff happen on 2K, or somebody's head will go dead through a wall or something. You never know. Chest, arms, neck, back, and face. So it happens. So don't trip on that. But I was looking at his headband. It don't fit firmly on his head, which is weird, but it doesn't. I almost said James Thornton. This is not James Thornton. This is Marcus Thornton. And this is really good render. Maybe a little light. Maybe just a little too light. But outside of that, everything else is pretty good. Maybe he could have a little more shine on his face, which could possibly be fixed if they made him a little browner. But I think 2K needs some more complexions, just more variety with the complexions. You know what I'm saying? You dig what I mean? Like, I think more variety with the complexions could do really good. Now here he is in live. This ain't bad, even though I think I don't know where he keeps going. He's jumping. Like, this is Marcus Thornton sleepy trying to stay awake on a trampoline. This is what he's doing. He's like, because he really can't fall asleep because the baby's asleep or something. And he's, got to listen for the baby monitor. But he on the trampoline trying to stay awake. So just up and down, up and down. I don't know. But this one is, like I said, it's pretty good, but it's not quite as good as 2K. Let's move on to Terrance Jones. I think this is good, but I'm pretty positive this is the exact same render from last year. But I guess, you know what? If it ain't broke, there ain't no need in you trying to fix on it. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I didn't know, though? I never really realized that Terrance Jones was left-handed. I never really realized that. I don't know how that skipped past me. Maybe I just forgot. That's always possible. But yeah, he's a left-handed jump shot shooter. Good player. Him and Unis are reportedly available through trade. So we'll see whatever happens with that. Now this is, as far as facially, this is really good from live with Terrance Jones. Might be a little overcooked though. Might. See, they 2K undercooked for the most part. They undercook or do something goofy with the color of the face, like Anthony Bennett on the Raptors. I have no idea. I still can't get over the gray face Bennett. But 2K usually undercook, live overcook. So this is Terrance Jones, well done. So there it is. Montrezl Harrell, my main man. Look, he's a little undercooked, but don't he look like a mix? Here I go again, SOG. I'm gonna do it. Here's a mix between Udonis Haslem and Kenneth Faried. Kenneth Haslem, Udonis Faried. This is, and even his game is somewhat him. See, he is what? See, what in the world? Now you gonna tell me? You gonna sit here and tell me that is Montrezl Harrell? That what you gonna sit there and tell me? He looked like Giancarlo Esposito. This is, or oh my God, or an old villain in the what was my man's name? The villain. Oh my God, I can't remember the villain's name. The villain's name in Pootie Tang. Filthy. I can't remember what the man's name was. It was a villain in the movie Pootie Tang. And my man looked like the villain from Pootie Tang. This is not Montrezl Harrell. This is the villain from Pootie Tang. So, Wadita, I guess it's got to be him. Whatever. We got to go. KJ Mcdaniels. I really like this guy's game. Really do. I think I said this before. I mean, he's definitely got I think he just got sent to the D-League like maybe 4-5 days ago. But athletically, he is a beast. He's a really, really good on-ball defender, even a better weak-side shot blocker, which is kind of surprising because he's, not a 7-footer or close. But he's really good at that. And defensively, he locks down. I think that if he works strongly on improving his spot up shooting, I think he could be like a more athletic version of Bruce Bowen. I really think that from a defensive standpoint, and all of those things, I think he has that type of ability. Because athletically, I mean, we talking about like he had dunk contest hops, so we're not just talking about a regular decent athlete. I mean, he has freakish athleticism. Man, if you can get this guy locked in to his role as a defender, and he can become a spot up 3-point shooter like Bowen, so he can somewhat be effective, on the other end. Oh yeah, your boy got serious upside he can do. I mean, I'm not talking about a superstar, but a really solid role player. Jason Terry is very happy on his real life picture. In 2K, he's a little bit confused. You know what I'm realizing? Here's what I'm realizing. 2K's renders lack shine. The faces, so they don't lack much. Usually they're really good. But I think what could potentially be made better with them is bringing out the natural oil in people's skin that makes their faces shine. I think that is something that could be added. Live kind of does that. They kind of have that. Now, they may over texturize the face, or like I said, overcook some people, but they do get this. They do get the shine right. So guys whose faces more call for that usually come out better. Now, moving back a little bit, I liked KJ McDaniels' face better on 2K, but I think unless he cut his hair, and I haven't seen him, I think Live's hair is right. But I would still give a slight edge to 2K there. As far as Jason Terry, definitely the edge goes to 2K. The Live one is all right, but not special. Sam Decker, the rookie from Wisconsin. This is excellent by 2K. Very, very good. Just really good. And he is very, very excited about this. I'm in the NBA. I am in a video game. They got me right. And I'm just now I'm scared of what it might mean for my life. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's happening there. So I love this. I'm trying to tell y'all, I can get to this part with the facial expressions and just really go, because it cracks me up. But here is the chewing. Boy, he chew like somebody just said something to him stupid, and he ain't decided how he gonna respond yet. You know how you get to chewing something, and you have a look on your face like, well, if you hadn't said nothing stupid to begin, kind of like that. That's what's going on. We're gonna move it, but as good as 2K's Sam Decker was, this one's better. This one is like, man. So you know what I think happened? I think that Live had the rookies late, right? They got them got access late, and they took a beating a little bit for, first of all, having them late. Then some of the replacement guys they had in the game were just dreadful. So I think they really took it serious in trying to make the rookies that they got come in late, trying to really make those renders really pop. And I think they did a good job on these latecomers, but that's the fact. It is still a latecomer. At any rate, that is the Houston Rockets. This was NBA 2K16 versus Live 16. Please subscribe. Hit them social media joints up. Peace.